War 2024. On this election eve, I am called by my conscience to declare the planet needs to finally move past this. I'm not saying in a naive kumbaya way, but we know how to negotiate. We know how to find, make and maintain peace. It's possible. Anything's possible. And we've created the messes. We can fix them. Ukraine, thankfully, Mr. Trump and RFK Jr. have said they would try to create some kind of peace there as soon as possible. Unfortunately, there isn't the same movement by any party to defend what's going on with the lives of innocents in the Middle East. I am pro-Israel and pro-peace. Those two ideas are not mutually exclusive. It's up to us to figure out a way. Now, obviously, that's Israel and the Palestinians. They have to make their peace, find their way. But the world knows this is all only possible because of the United States. So every American citizen, we're all culpable. We're all in on this together. So, I mean, yes, Israel makes its own choices, but we're supplying them with the money and the weapons and the know-how and the technology. So now the war has expanded. As we know, past Gaza, there's been quite a lot going on in the West Bank that isn't covered very much. Separate to the continued annexation of land, but arrests and killings also. But now, obviously, in all of Lebanon, southern Lebanon, Beirut, and northeastern Lebanon, farming land. So, bombing, well, Iran, obviously, that they backing Hamas and Hezbollah, but also that they did direct bombing on Israel, and Israel retaliated. Clearly, this is just escalating and escalating. And I don't want my children fighting and dying. I don't want the deaths that are happening there on all sides. There's Israeli soldiers dying. There are Israeli citizens suffering through this. We're mature on the planet enough to make peace. And so, I'll leave it to last. Yes, the genocide. I have the guts to say it. The latest numbers, 42,000, 46,000, half of which women and children. Half of Gaza is under 18. Bombing hospitals, schools. I know the IDF argument that Hamas is beneath the schools and the hospitals. Seems like there should still be a different way. Seems kind of absurd. And bombing refugee camps and UN schools. So of the 42,000 current count, I believe it was the Lancet estimated that it's actually more likely closer to 200,000 because of those buried beneath the rubble that have not been accounted for. So we're complicit. Do we want to continue to go along with this? Or whoever wins the election, the presidency, the Senate, the House, even our local state representatives, we need to start speaking up. Because what you do to the least of my brothers, you do to me. And when we permit it anywhere, we permit it everywhere. And ultimately, we're all at risk. So, with love and compassion, hopefully we can spread this true love of humanity and create a new world.